My name is Hassan Batts. I work with the Promised Neighborhoods of the Lehigh Valley, and we want to thank everyone that attended our Entrepreneurship Without Limits. The event was a huge success. We want to send a special thanks to our sponsors, DACTI, the Renaissance Hotel, who have been great community partners. We also want to thank Community Action Development Corporation of Allentown for all the support and being a great thought partner, and to send a special thanks out to Lehigh Valley Faces. The whole crew showed up and really supported the work that we were doing. So at the event, we had an amazing panel discussion. We had folks from several different sectors. We had Billy Mack from Coffee House Without Limits share his experience. We had Dan Pereski. We had Michelle Zantoni from Lehigh Valley Faces and Women Transforming the Valley. We had Cedric Nipper from CJC Insurance tell a compelling story about how he started an insurance company within Center City, Allentown. Everyone told him he was going to fail, that he didn't speak Spanish, that he wasn't connected within the community, and just his passion and his belief and his ability to work with the people has helped him to be successful. We also had a keynote from Gail Boyd, a phenomenal keynote session. Gail was a partner in the first African-American female-owned law firm in the country. She just told a compelling and beautiful story about just the perseverance that it takes to be an entrepreneur. And I think that's what the people needed to hear. You know, we have a lot of folks within our community that really want to do for self and have established some goals and just need the support to know that they're supported by the community, that there are resources available, that they're not alone. And that's really what the event was about. The event was about how do we develop a network of allies along this journey of entrepreneurship. And from the community level, we want to make sure that folks within the community are organized and able to access everything that is within their hands. Some of the resources that we had available were, we had Rising Tide Loan, we had folks talking about the DBE certification, minority loan programs. We had some great resources from the Launchbox program, a partnership with Penn State, Lehigh Valley. We had some tax attorneys, we had nonprofit law attorneys, like the whole continuum of entrepreneurship. And what was really interesting about the event was there were folks there who just had a vision and really needed some support in sparking that vision, to folks that had already opened up shop. You know, they beauty salons and nail salons and photography companies and consulting business firms. We had a panelist, Vanessa Guerrera, to talk about her journey. She's been in business for a few years in Whitehall, and she just talked about what were some of the things that contributed to her decision to opening up her own photography studio, and the resources and the services that she provides for the community. It was just an amazing event. We want to thank everyone that came out. We had over 180 people registered for the event, and this is within a community where people say, you know, the narrative is that we don't want to do anything. And we put it on, people showed up, we had a great time, people were motivated, it sparked their interest, and we're looking at what are some of the next steps, you know. How do we really feed and fuel this momentum within downtown Allentown? So we really looked at what was the focus, and as we knocked on doors, we talked to folks across the community, and entrepreneurship, this word kept coming up. I want to start a business. I want to have my own. So we said, how do we support folks in doing that? So the outcome is to continue to talk to folks, continue to survey, and find out where are the community needs, to talk to the people that are closest to the ground, and, you know, provide responsive programming that supports their needs, and they'll continue to show up. We still have our resident dinners, our dinner and dialogues every month, and that's our role at the Promised Neighborhood, is to really build coalitions through community engagement, through helping people to harness their power, helping people to dream, and making sure that every child and family within the Promised Neighborhood has the resources they need to be successful.